This episode of Balls Deep Lotto Ticket World Series Edition is brought to you by Balls Deep Lotto Ticket Me. Self-branded, no actual value other than to my mother now that my dog's dead. But anyhow, this isn't about my dog, this is about the World Series. Now, I picked Boston in 6, and this is before Beltran got hurt, so now I still think it'll be Boston in 6. I really don't think St. Louis is going to roll over. They're just not that type of team. I've had a lot of my friends from St. Louis giving me phone calls the last 12 hours. A lot of people worried. A lot of people with guns to their own heads threatening to pull the trigger. And I say, put down that gun. They say, what? You mean the Cardinals are going to come back? And I say, no. I'm just really against gun violence. Guns kill people. So I tell everyone, put down the gun. The Cardinals, they're not done yet. They're gonna fight. I think they're going to lose tonight. I actually think this series could go relatively quickly. Boston is just one of those teams, and this is not an insult to St. Louis because St. Louis is awesome. They are the second best team in baseball. And you never know. Maybe they'll come back and win. It's a 7-game series. But, unlike Boston is just one of these teams that will put their foot on your throat and keep going. They're kind of, the Giants of 2 of the last 3 years, they couldn't score enough runs. But their bullpen was so great and their starting pitching was so great that if they get a lead, they're going to beat you. This Boston team, if they get a lead, they're going to pile on that lead. Like, they just play the right way. They look like they're having so much fun. It's really, and I'm not a Red Sox fan or a Cardinals fan, but man, it's fun to watch the Red Sox play. They do it the right way. I think they're going to win tonight. I do. I don't care. And I said I should have done a video yesterday because now everyone thinks I'm saying this after the fact. But Wainwright in the American League at an American League ballpark is a different pitcher than Wainwright going against Pittsburgh or Milwaukee or the Cubs or the Braves or the Giants or the Nationals. Boston is a whole different ball game. I think Boston's going to win tonight. Game 3, I won't be surprised if St. Louis wins that one. And I don't know if they're going to throw Waino out in Game 4, but I think this series should go in 6. And if Beltran's out, that really, really hurts the Cardinals. I don't think they're going to win it anyway, but you never know. But if Beltran's out, that's a pretty big deal. It would be nice if the Cardinals could get a lead because their bullpen's good enough that they could hold it. But, and I don't want to overvalue last night's game because that's just one game. And if Cosma catches that ball at second base, maybe Napoli maybe they only get 1 run in that inning instead of 3, and then things change. But Waino, the way the Red Sox work pitchers and work counts is so perfect. It's like what the A's and the Rays do. It's just the A's and the Rays don't have Pedroia and Ellsbury and Poppy and Napoli and superstars to do that with. I guess the Rays have Longoria, but the A's don't have anyone like that. So they do it with Josh Reddick and Derek Barton, and it's just not the same. And it's kind of why the Rangers always kind of fade at the end because they refuse to work pitchers. They refuse to get in bullpens. Every starter the Rangers face can go 7-8 innings unless the Rangers are crushing the ball because the Rangers, after 7-8 innings, the other pitcher's thrown 70-80 pitches. Big deal. He's not tired. And I hope the Rangers are watching this World Series because this is how you play baseball, what the Red Sox are doing. Balls Deep Lotto Ticket. It's a real shame if this series goes fast because if Beltran was in there, this thing should have gone 6 games. And I hope it still does. These are the 2 best teams, and it's not often that you get the 2 best teams in the World Series. Peace out.